Alright, so I did want to talk about this, and I know this is such a very bad topic to address, because there is people that really love this, and I'm wrong, apparently, right? And I just want to say it's, again, opinion-based. If you want to support the game for what they do, in my opinion, it's wrong. I think that remaining at $20 for a skin was where we said, like, alright, it's fine. $20, you get value, you get things, right? You pay for this. You're getting value among a skin. It's okay for whales, and it's good. This pops up every time I record, I swear. But there was also the one that was here with the what's her name, Alice, right? That's a worth it bundle. Go ahead, charge $20. We didn't complain. We were a little bit salty at first when they were releasing $20 skins with no effort. They then put some effort in, like that Senti skin, and they reduced the price to $15 for a discount for the first few days. Okay, we let it go. We were like, that's okay. We like to support the game. We'll purchase the skins if we want to, right? Now, where I want to say two things, and I also want to address the thing going around the community, they actually kind of lied, right? The one thing that I wanted to say, yes, this character was promised to be an exclusive one, and that is why they wanted to put it under a gachapon. That was their word, that was their entire plan. They wanted to give you extra stuff. So, what you're getting by paying for this costume was supposed to be a shooting pose, a standing pose, and additional voice lines. We expected the whole works, effects, stuff like that for the character. Basically, what you got at the end, again, it's an outstanding skin. It is. I'm not going to lie about that. Mainly, you got a standing pose and voice lines. They lied about the other part, and let me show you why. So, this is the patch notes, right? This is the patch notes we got over here. This was my video. If you remember this video, you can literally check the title. Blancanor, update info, please devs don't do what I think you're doing, right? Because I was like, oh no, they're talking about a gacha, and skin gachas are expensive as hell always, right? Now, in the details, clearly, number 2, it's going to be new costume, special costume, RUPEE, Rabbit Deluxe. Rabbit Deluxe can be obtained this thing, or the event, right? Luxury Bunny, along with a new voice, a standing pose, and a shooting pose. We were expecting the whole works with this skin, correct? What we got and what they changed it to is different, right? And they didn't alert you beforehand, they just edited it, and that's it, right? So here you go, new costume. This, look at that. Look at that. Rabbit can be obtained from Luxury Bunny, along with a new voice and a standing pose. New voice, standing pose, shooting pose. They removed shooting pose. I don't know when they did this. It doesn't say, like, let me see. It's supposed to say edited when they edited it, but because it's official now, they just removed the edited. Remember this got edited too? Where they added these two things? Again, I made a video on that. I showed it to you. They edited it. It doesn't say edited for me for some reason, right? So they, at some point, I don't know when, but I clearly went back to the patch notes. Remember, I made a video again where I went back to the patch notes right after this saying, like, oh, they added this new line saying it's the ticket shop, right? What is the ticket shop? And at that point, it also was not updated here. So clearly, when the maintenance kicked up, or at some point during maintenance start, and right now, this was removed. There's now no shooting pose. So everyone that read patch notes and the, like, 6,000 people that saw that video, they all thought, oh, I'm getting a voice, a standing pose, and a shooting pose. Maybe $60 is worth it, which at that point, I still don't think so. I said $30. If you're getting those three things, $30. You can make it a little bit exclusive, but that's it. That's max. I would not let you go $1 more, but 60. And they removed the entire fact of shooting pose, right? So you kind of lied, dog. And there's no sign of edited, which is crazy. And this is the patch notes, right? I'm gonna refresh it real quick to show it to you. This is the patch notes update on May 18th. If I were to scroll, yeah. So this is the fresh one. This is the video that I covered it originally right at reset, or right when it dropped. A shooting pose. They removed it. They never gave it to you. So I'm so lost in why there was so much problem. It's like they promised a shooting pose. They didn't dev a shooting pose or develop one, and they said screw it, just let it go, remove it. Actually, we never had it. I don't know. I don't get the play there. I really don't. So again, you pulled for the skin mainly for the skin itself. There's no shooting pose, so there's no exclusive thing there. There is just the animation and the voice lines. That's all you pulled for. So realize that now. And again, the rate is low. All that is still the case. Nothing changes that. The community is super mad at this event, which they should be. I hope that they at least in the future think about it and say, all right, we won't do a gacha again and just release skins to be $20. It's fine. And I don't know why. There was no need to make it a gacha. They could have just made it a gacha, but a $20 gacha. The same price, same rewards. Why increase it to 60? It's like you take 10 steps forward. And I will say with this anniversary, they took a lot of steps forward. They did great. But why take it back right after the anniversary, right when you get like an influx of players and a good amount? The amount of players that picked up the game, and I think this is why they did it, they don't know better. They don't know better. They're going to buy this right away because it's like, damn, look at that waifu. Oh my god. They picked up the game to see Dorothy's story, right? To experience that update, to experience all of that. And right coming after that, you get into this, right? So they're not going to know better. They're not going to be like, oh, that's not like what this game usually charges. What the hell? So people that don't watch YouTube, people that don't surf the Reddit or Discord or anything, they're just going to be consumed into this idea that, yeah, $60 sounds great. Let me go and buy it, right? Which, yeah, it's not the best, but hey, it is what it is. Super big L. Respond back, 10 cents, shift up, whatever. Decide something, dog. Like, for the future events, you better say we're never doing this again, because this is bad, dog. And again, I know that this is not a thing that you'll see or understand, but there's an insane amount of comments that I got, insane amount of people posting, saying like, bro, the way they said it in patch notes, the way they hyped this up, and like, if you don't read it, right? People don't read. People got money. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna spend it, and you'll say, oh, skill issue, or it's your fault, whatever. It is like purposely shown to be a little bit less easy to understand, right? You will think 10th draw. That's it. I just got to draw 10 times. No, you got to get 6 to get 6 to get 6 to get. Again, all over the place. This event was made in such a way to be predatory because they want you to summon, right? They want you to keep paying, get it at 60, and most people haven't even pulled it at 30 or 40 bucks or 50 bucks. They all pulled it at 60. So it is very hard to get this character without like the pity. So at the end of the day, if you want the skin, have a blast with the skin. I'm not gonna stop you. It's your money. I'm not gonna tell you what you do with your money. But I do just think that in the future, keep it to 20 bucks. That's it. And if you're gonna release an exclusive skin with a shooting pose of a standing pose and 3 new voice lines, then 30 bucks. All right. You're getting a shooting pose. It's affecting your gameplay in the way that you can look at that character when you're playing the game. I don't think anybody's gonna sit there in lobby, or not lobby, sorry, in like the main area, just like staring at the character all day. Great. You paid an extra $40 for that. Have fun, which people will. But if it was shooting pose, you could argue the $30 cost point. I will not argue anything beyond that. A shooting pose, that's good. All right, a shooting pose is cool, but you didn't get a shooting pose. You clearly didn't. They didn't give a shooting pose. I think we already saw her shooting pose, right? It's the basic one. So they didn't give it, which it sucks. Just to show it to you, this is RUPEE, original RUPEE, shooting pose. That's there, basic shooting pose. You see that? Clearly, you see that. Go over here, other RUPEE, shooting pose, same shooting pose. You promised a shooting pose. You didn't deliver on a shooting pose, dog. And again, you're going to say, oh, people didn't read the patch notes. They didn't know about that. How many people read patch notes? You know? Every person basically on Reddit read the patch notes. Every person on the Discord read the patch notes. Every person on this channel and every other YT channel read the patch notes. They read it. They thought it was going to be this. It wasn't, right? So it's kind of stupid they did that. It should have made it abundantly clear that no, you're not getting a different shooting pose. You're getting the same exact shooting pose. There's literally no difference. So there's that. You're getting a standing pose. That's what you're getting. You're just getting a different standing pose. Basically, that's it. The skin itself and voice lines. So keep that in mind. With that, again, I can't wait for the comment section. It's going to be a blast to read. People still like this. And again, I'm getting a lot of mad comments, but I'll take it. Peace out and joy. It's been my opinion over here today. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to cover this event again. Screw this event. I'll mention it here and there briefly and hope that Shift Up responds. And I do recommend you voice your opinion. Again, I'm not saying boycott the game. I'm not saying Doom post and rate the game low on the App Store. Say your opinion. Let them know. This is bullcrap. They say they listen to feedback. I want to see them listen to this feedback, right? $60 is bullcrap, and you know it. Gachapons or these gacha events suck. So in every game, I always say it. I don't like them, and I didn't like it here. I make it abundantly clear. Some games do it right. Some games give you 10 free summons and then a $20 skin for a gachapon. That's great. Go do it. Some games do $30. Some games do $40, but it affects the entire gameplay. Where it's like effects. You get new sound effects. You get new gunplay. You get new weapon play or whatever. Right? Whatever the thing is, it's so much of an exclusive thing where it's like $40. Like, all right, I'll consider it. I get pulls. I get this currency. I get this currency. I get an exclusive character. Like imagine Modernia shoots lasers, rainbows, and like fireworks start kicking off. That's what $40 is worth, right? To people, that's okay, right? You're having all these SFX changes, all these effects changes, a new burst animation, a new look in that, more voice lines, all of this stuff plus more. That's what you value at $40. But 60, 40 bucks extra for what? For what, right? Just to make it a gacha event, which is wrong. My opinion. Bye-bye.